Now, settle down. My name's Dogwood, Oliver Gordon Dogwood, if we're being familiar. I don't like familiarity. It smacks of a rather Californian attitude towards life. All decaffeinated gum and Caesar salad, without the Caesar. So from now on, it's just Dogwood, if you please, and I do please. So I'd like you to respect that. Now, I'm currently employed by Cheambeat Communications Radio to facilitate the late-night show of Music Hall Memoirs, formerly hosted by my Preston polychum, Fido Lomax, who is now gone a little gaga and thinks he's Sitting Bull. You won't get much of that New Age nonsense with me. I'm a plain man. I eat pies, and I like my greens boiled for regulation 27 minutes. My potatoes are also plain boiled. I like lashings of gravy. For breakfast, have 2 slices of plain white bread, lightly toasted and then topped with a poached egg that has been poached for regulation 17 minutes. For lunch, I like a plain ham and cheese sandwich made with sliced bread with a Granny Smith and a Fanta. For tea, I like tea. My interests are many and varied. I have my own allotment, you know, and am currently the chair of the Stoneleigh Allotment Society. I managed to block a recent left-wing initiative to allow lady allotmentaires. My other successes was to put a stop to the practice of growing foreign vegetables like courgettes and butternut squash. In our allotment, we restrict our produce to potatoes, greens and carrots, plus string beans. Every 4 years we allow a strawberry crop. My greatest claim to fame is that I'm a renowned adjudicator for amateur dramatic competitions, such as the Battle of the Thespians. I'm not one for fancifying drama, so I tend to mark down anything European. I have never had the privilege of being married, although I did go on a date once. I quite enjoyed it, but the woman would insist on talking. I was quite content to enjoy my pint of mild in quiet reflection. I hate gadabouts and gas bags. Now, I'm broadcasting not of my own free will, but because Cheambeat Radio have asked me to. And, to be honest with you, I don't really mind. And they've also asked me to compile a page. What it is, you see, is that every presenter is asked to have a page on this thing called MySpec. Now, on which I was asked a few questions. To give a description of myself, which I have, and I've just reflected back to you in voice mode. Second question, who I'd like to meet? Well, the editor of Horticultural Weekly. You know, I want to give him a piece of my mind over his communist approach to exotic produce. Cabbage for the English, French beans for the French, thank you very much. Third question, music taste. Don't be ridiculous, son. Fourth question, films. Pick some. Well, Ealing comedies have always been a favourite of mine, and anything starring John Mills. Also, anything with a lady's brassiere in it. I do like ladies' brassieres. Television programmes. Out of Town and Hugh Farley Whittingstall. His hair is a disgrace, but I do admire what he does in his small holding. Books. I don't thank you very much. Just words and nonsense. And do you have any heroes? Question number something or other. Jack Hargreaves, John Mills, Hetty Wainthropp, and Archie Bester. Will that do? Dogwood. Thanks for listening. Settle down. Continue.